Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is episode 4 of Clicks the Keys. We are going back to back days, just trying to stay consistent. Honestly, I just want to pick up my camera and start posting again. That's the main reason of doing this. But the goal of Clicks the Keys is to make enough money with social media to afford a sports car, and that's what we're doing here. So yesterday we had a pretty just, stay focused, stay consistent kind of day. Moved a couple of things forward as far as my business goes, but no true progress as far as revenue goes. Not a big surprise, especially since we were just getting started here. Then this morning I tried to take, she's sniffing under my chair. We went on a walk this morning, and the way our apartments go, you can walk probably like a mile and a half down this path, and we got to the far end, as far away as we could get from the apartments, and it started pouring rain. So we ran all the way back, and that was a good way to wake up the morning. But I went to bed kind of early last night and trying to knock out the edit for episode 3 right now before work starts. And then yeah, we're just gonna stay locked in today, make a couple of TikToks for Hazel and myself, just keep posting and keeping you guys updated. So if you want to talk about or have any questions in the comments below about business, cars, sports cars, what you like, literally anything, just leave it down in the comments, and be more than happy to chat about it in the next episode. So let's get into it. Quick little update. We also had a little more progress than I talked about yesterday. We actually applied to a lot of items yesterday on the Tik Tok Shop, and so hopefully we're getting Hazel in some new toys soon, and me a couple of things, because it'd be nice to be able to make some more videos on just not this ball here that she has that I have to hide from her because she loves it so much. But let's knock out this edit. Just got done with episode 4. Very quick edit. Took me 12 minutes and 30 seconds from what I'm seeing here, and I'm watching the nurburgring 24 hours qualifying, so that took up a little more time. And yeah, so something that I do want to start doing in this, and something that I noticed in this video, is showing you guys how TikTok performed each day, because we're going to go through how many videos I posted and how much revenue we generated. And I think that'll be cool just for transparency also, for you guys, just to see, does TikTok actually perform and generate revenue. So let's see what we did. All right, so just looking at the TikTok and what all's going on. Also, if you ever want to talk about racing or sim racing, leave a comment below, because I don't think I mentioned that in the last clip. So this is what you're going to see on the TikTok. I'm still getting used to this. Sorry if you just heard Hazel groan. I think she's tired of me talking. But the last 7 days we're at 5.5k views. I don't really know what this is, if I'm being completely honest. If somebody does TikTok, I would love to know what this balance is, because it looks like it would be a balance of like I made money of like just the views that I had driven, but I legit have no idea. But I think this is where we go. TikTok Shop for creator, maybe earnings. That's not it. See, you can see how new I am to this, so it's not like we're gonna drive. This is completely new for me. So the last 7 days, we're still at just one item sold. 2.2k product views, 84 product clicks. So I don't really know what this means. Like, is this just people who are clicking on the product and maybe not buying? Okay, I gotta switch hands. The worst thing about this camera that I have is it is so heavy. Anyways, still just at one commission, nothing too crazy. I haven't even looked up like how to sell more stuff, and once again, items sold, we are still just one. I don't know what product selection store is. Figuring out these things on ourselves, so this is cool. Yeah, just looking through, learning a little bit about TikTok, and we may actually try and go live eventually with Hazel and let her play with her toy on live stream. She would love that, I think. Maybe not she would love that, but it would at least show how much she loves her toy. That's about it. So nothing sold as of yesterday, but we're still on the grind, still posting. I'm going to post probably 2 or 3 more videos today, and just stay consistent with it and see how it goes. So let's hop on the morning meeting, and we got done with the editing a video already, so we're being pretty productive, and Hazel is already sleeping, so even better. But let's hop on our morning meeting for the business, and let's get started for today. right now, it is filming time for Hazel. You ready to make some money? Hazel, sit. Shake. You wanna make some money today? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Let's get it. Just to show y'all how easy it was to film her first video that made money. So you can see she's obviously already locked in. I haven't even turned this thing on. I hope it's not dead because I need to charge it. So she's already locked in and she's about to, she's already trying to bite it before I turn it on. This is the best dog toy that you can buy. Hazel loves it. Watch, it sits. It kind of sits still and then it'll turn on itself and it keeps them occupied and you don't always have to play with them. So if you need your dog to play by herself for a little bit instead of you playing with her, this is a great option for you. Click the link right here in the video. I don't know if y'all can see that, but that was it. I'm gonna save this to a draft. So yeah, I mean, you can see for Hazel, it's obviously a great toy. She loves it. And this took what, 5 minutes combined to make, so not bad at all. I don't really know why it does this. I feel like she turns it off because she likes to bite the rubber power button. But it turns back on and she still tries to chew it. It's so funny watching her try to grip it too. The slow one just kind of rolls around a little more casually and she kind of paws at it. So anyways, just want to show you guys how easy it is to actually make these TikTok videos. It really doesn't take much time at all. Obviously I could probably put more production if I use this camera, but realistically we made a cell with exactly what I just showed you. So we're going to keep on trying those and just see how they perform. But while we were making that TikTok video, I let my eggs overcook a bit. So we're trying to make a little breakfast. We have about 10 minutes. Going to literally just eat these things as fast as I can and then start calling. I think I'm gonna put Hazel up for a little bit actually, just because I think it's gonna be easier. I kind of have like a loaded front end of the day and then I need to make some TikTok content for myself, or not myself, but the business. So putting Hazel up will make that a lot easier. I should be able to get ahead of calls as long as one doesn't go too long. That is a good problem. So if it does happen, it happens, and hopefully it does happen. But yeah, so we're gonna try and put her up in just a minute, especially because it's raining. I just got her to go outside and pee. Typically she will not pee in the rain because she's a little spoiled and she doesn't like to get her feet wet. She doesn't like to even go out in the morning when there's dew on the grass. She like tiptoes through the yard. But anyways, good start to the day. We're gonna lock in, eat these eggs, make a lot of cold calls for the next 2 hours. So let's get it. All right, we got a little bit of a midday update for you here. So cold calling, I put Hazel up to focus on work and I had 2 calls go for an hour. So when you're cold calling, you're trying to hit a number. For me, it's around 50 calls a day, sometimes more, sometimes less. Not really ever less, mostly at least 50. But the issue with that is now that those 2 calls took up a complete hour of my time, I'm a little bit behind. Both of those calls, however, have led to me getting their personal cell phone numbers and talking to them, basically building a relationship, having them understand what my goals is for the company and being realistic for them. That's something that helps if you are in sales. Is like for this company, for instance, we have an amazing success rate for helping really our ideal customer, and we're at like probably 92 to 95% success rate. But the issue with this guy is he's in a smaller city, so I just wanted to be straightforward with him. I cut him a deal and he might get a website and also ads from us at a little bit cheaper rate for the first 3 months, just to see if it works, because I said, I'd love to promise you results, but because your population base is 2,500, I don't want to promise you those results is the easiest way of putting it. So a couple of good calls, but running a little bit behind. So got to get Hazel, let her out of the cage, go take her to pee and eat some lunch. Going to make a little wrap from the Costco rotisserie chicken. If you haven't ever tried that, it's literally the best chicken you'll ever try, just about. So yeah, let's get started on all of that. All right, just a quick rundown. If y'all are looking for something tastefully, this doesn't look great because I had the end of this bag. But Costco rotisserie chicken, avocado with some, my wife got this, baby arugula. Never really used this, but it's pretty good. And I'm allergic to dairy. So this is the only cheese that's actually worth eating in my opinion. But throwing this in a pan, frying it, not really frying it, but warming it up, toasting the, I'm going blank, toasting the shell. It's a really good snack. Putting on some Texas Pete to make it spicy. Really good lunch, pretty filling, and then we gotta feed Hazel now. So there's something about Hazel, even though she's little and she's a little rescue, something that I would suggest teaching your dogs is how to wait on their food. So, yeah, Hazel, stay. You know, she's pretty good. She won't go get it until I let her get it. That way when you are, sorry for the super close up, that way when you are dumping their food in their bowl and you won't get your fingers taken off because they're so excited to eat their food. We gotta go back to work, shake, and we gotta make some money. Oh, we got a big ol' eye boogie, shake. Let's go make some money, girl. So, Hazel just ate, we're done with lunch, got everything solved. She's fed, she's walked. Took about 45 minutes. And we also posted another TikTok. So we're gonna do another TikTok update because lunch is still not over. So I don't want any posting of mine to lead into any work time. I'm gonna do a quick TikTok update, see what our posts have done, and then look at her. That ball is charging. I gotta stop her really quickly, but she's trying to get it off the charger. But yeah, let's go through our TikTok updates really quick, and then we are going to start calling again. Okay, so here we are, 3,333 followers. What a number. Hazel's starting to squeak her toy, so I apologize for that. We go into the TikTok studio. 6.9K views. I think yesterday were 5.5K. 4 followers, so that's nice. Obviously likes are up. Nothing too crazy there. TikTok Shop for creator. Still shows, I don't really know why it doesn't show GMV here. That doesn't, oh, that's today. Okay, GMV, that's what we sold. Still haven't sold any more products, which is fine. Still not expecting to really do a whole lot of sales. Trying to see how I operate this thing. You can see we're still learning this. So still the same item, it's the only one that's sold. And something that is cool though, is with everything that is sold, we have 2K views. So 2K views, and we have 1 item sold. Obviously we've only posted for 3 days now. So we're doing pretty well. But something to keep in mind, and something for myself to keep in mind is, over the last, what is this, 4 days probably, we have gotten 6,911 views, and I just started posting 4 days ago again. So like, realistically, if we can get a sell every 2,000 views, let's say for instance, for product views, then that means that, you know, if we keep posting daily and post maybe a few times a day, we have a good chance of really just growing how many sales that we get. Also, if we have like a TikTok that blows up that Hazel's doing or that I do, we have a good chance of really just increasing overall revenue. So still on the goal of clicks the keys, and this is probably going to be the quickest factor to get us to buying a sports car right now is TikTok Shop. And then other than that, these YouTube videos kind of need to take off a little bit. But anyways, gotta get back to work. It is now time, and gonna knock out the rest of these cold calls. She looks so cute when she's sleeping. The bed is a little bit too small for her, but we had to buy this bed because when we first got her on the first day, she decided to pee and poop in it while we're in PetSmart, so we had to get her the smaller one. But she can barely fit, but she curls up in it, and I think she likes it. So it is currently like 3:30, I think, and just got done taking Hazel outside because we just closed the deal. Not from social media, but from cold calling. Really exciting stuff. Another shop to work with. I think we're really gonna be able to help them because they're in a populated area, so I'm excited for that. And they're having trouble with their ads account, and that is literally why we exist, is to help pawn shops solve this issue. So that's what we're doing. So anyways, this has been honestly a really successful episode, not necessarily for Clicks for Keys, but for myself as far as business goes, closing another deal, always super exciting. And yeah, so anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Make sure to like and subscribe. I don't know how often we're going to be creating these. I'm kind of liking this so far this week. I may do it weekdays, maybe not weekends, because the weekends are always, sorry, camera work is not great. Weekends are not, they're just kind of all over the place. I never have any structure to my weekends, it seems like. So anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you want to talk about Clicks the Keys, cars, racing, business, marketing, just whatever. Just shoot me a message, and I'll see you guys in the next one.